if you really want to start something, you don't have to start it in the new year. Just start. Why are you waiting for the new year? First of all, shut up. Okay? Shush. Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Aisha. I make beauty related videos that help you become a more refined version of yourself. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Rather than focusing on the beauty outside, we're going to be focusing on the beauty inside. Since we're coming to the end of the year and I know everyone is reflecting and trying to make change for the new year, I just thought to share the changes I'm making for the coming year. This video is essentially how I want my 2020 to go. I'm going to be doing my makeup while I, do the video because this is mostly a makeup channel. I hope someone out there finds this video useful because this is a way for me to hold myself accountable and just a way for me to come back and check my progress. I want to start off by reflecting on 2021. If I told you I remember what happened in 2021, I would be lying. I really don't remember that much happening, at least in the first 6 months. I remember my birthday. I don't remember that much. This year was a lot of internal growth for me. I feel like I really kickstarted the process of finding myself, which was a lot of introspection, a lot of probing myself, a lot of asking myself so many uncomfortable questions. I realized a lot of things about the people around me this year and just about people in general. And towards the end of the year with journaling, I've started seeing myself for who I am outside of me thinking I'm a perfect person. I started really getting to know my flaws. More recently, I've started to look at myself and actually ask myself questions like, why do I do certain things? Why do I want certain things? Why do I feel certain things? And I'm starting to get answers, But that is a continuing journey that will continue, in the next year. This year, I also cemented my knowledge of the value of my energy. This year, 2021, I finally let go of my people-pleasing tendencies. I realized I could say no and I could actually decide not to want to do things if I didn't want to do them. I do my brows first. I've started doing my brows last, actually. I feel this year, I turned 21 this year. Remaining fragments of me being a child finally dropped off. I feel like I'm an adult now, proper, I'm an adult. Also this year, I've become more affirmative in my speech, my words. I no longer say I feel like, I think when I know, because why not? I know, so I know. I still say it occasionally because, it's a habit that I'm trying to kill. But sometimes I just feel, you feel me? Although I have tried to show my intelligence, I have also tried to mask it, kind of to make people feel comfortable. And I'm no longer doing that, Because why? If my gift makes you uncomfortable, so be it. This foundation isn't the match I thought it was, but I guess it'll work. It'll work. So yeah, the things I learned in 2021 is just a lot of growth. I've just grown a lot. I can't really pinpoint it because this year, I feel like this year is such a blur. But I know I have grown so much as a person. Oh, I got my nose pierced this year. That's true. That was the first big step I took this year. Also cut my hair. I cut my hair, then I got my nose pierced. I got both my nostrils pierced. So my goals for 2022. First thing on my list is I want to be more conscious of how I spend my time. Spend so much time scrolling endlessly for no reason. I'll need to get out of bed, I'll need to go somewhere, and I'll just be scrolling on Instagram. Even if I'm scrolling endlessly on social media, it should be TikTok. I know that's bad, but I'm just being honest. Rather than Instagram, where I'm not even getting giggles or whatever, and I'm just looking at people live their lives or live their lives. If I'm going to spend lots of time on social media, I should spend it watching what I enjoy and what makes me happy. Another thing is I want to do more things for my future self. Just doing stuff that would be useful for me in the future. It doesn't have to be like in 2 years time. It can be literally like in the next 3 hours, and that could be maybe getting out of bed, putting water in the fridge for myself. That could be taking notes during my lectures or workshops at uni, so I can go back to them later when I actually need them, rather than struggle when the time comes. So doing stuff for my future self is very, very important to me. Speaking of uni, shout out to you if you started in 2020 like myself. I started during the pandemic, so most of my learning was at home. Still is. A lot of my learning is still at home now. I find myself just doing stuff so I can make good grades rather than actually learning. So part of my goals in the new year is to learn more at uni and not just pass. Passing is relatively easy, but am I really learning? Going for my lectures, my workshops, even makes revision easier. Like when it's time to write the papers, when it's time to do the exams, it makes revision 10 times easier when I've actually attended my classes and done the work I've been asked to. I find that textbooks are not my favorite things to read. There's so many other resources that I have been given, so I'm just going to actually make use of them. I also want to go to bed earlier. I've been going to bed like 5, 6, 7 o'clock, and I'm not really doing anything. Just up scrolling from social media to social media, from Twitter to Instagram to TikTok to YouTube and back, or just binge watching TV that I could literally do during the day. I could do at another time. I need to go to bed earlier, especially like during these winter time. You wake up, I wake up 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, maybe 3 sometimes, and just like, okay, the whole day is done, the sun is gone, what next? So going to bed earlier is definitely a priority for me in 2022. I feel better when I have slept properly and when I wake up early. Like it just does something for my mental when I know I have woken up at the start of the day. Another thing I want to do in 2022 is get more physical activity in. And this isn't necessarily for like weight loss or whatever. I just want to exert energy and just move my body and feel better. When I go to the gym or when I work out, I feel so much better. So that is something I want to do. Another big issue for me is consistency. I have a problem with immediate gratification. That's something I have realized recently. If I don't get immediate gratification from something, I don't like it. And that is not how the world works. You cannot get rewarded for something or for everything immediately. So I need to, get over that. I want to be more consistent with my YouTube, with my social media, with my schoolwork, my business. I want to be more consistent because honestly, good things do not come easy, and I'm a lover of good things. So jumping off consistency, another goal of mine is to stop overthinking things and to drop my perfectionist tendencies. As I've said before, I'm a lover of good things. Good doesn't have to be perfect. Although I understand the importance of if anything is worth doing, it's worth doing well. Some things are just not worth so much thought, especially if you're an amateur, a beginner, or you're not a professional. I know my perfectionist tendencies tends to make me procrastinate, makes me just do a lot of planning and no execution because I want to execute in, the best way possible. But it just ends up being a waste of time. I'm spending all my time thinking, oh, no, this isn't the right way. Oh, I should actually do like that. Oh, but I don't have the capacity to do like that. Oh, how am I going to do it? Oh, you know what? Let me just pause and do it later. And that's a very, very bad thing if you have goals to achieve. Just realize you spend a lot of time wasting time waiting for the right moment, and there's not really a right moment. Oh, I actually haven't been telling you guys what I have been using. The foundation stick I'm using is this one by YSL. It's the All Hours one. The concealers I used under my eyes is the Instant Age Rewind and the Huda Beauty Overachiever. The powder I'm using is Laura Mercier, and I'm about to contour with Fenty Beauty thick mint. So yeah, I want to stop overthinking things because it sucks. It really sucks, like living life thinking about what if this goes wrong? Oh no, this isn't good enough. Like Nike said, you just have to do it. Just do it. I'm going to bronze with this Morphe Glamour Bronze bronzer. Amazing bronzer. I have a video on it. Click up there, and you see the video I made on it. I also want to be more conscious of how I spend and what I decide to spend on. I think I put too much bronzer on my forehead, but it should work out. It should be fine. So yeah, be more conscious of how I spend. Like, Apple Pay is the devil, you know, but I can't completely blame it on Apple Pay because that is me spending what I want to spend. Every £1 matters, you know, because it does, because they add up. They actually literally add up into big amounts of money. So I want to be more conscious of my purchases, like really think before I buy stuff, asking myself why am I making this purchase? Why am I buying this dress, you know? Why? Just using mineralized skin finish to just blend in all of that stuff. Now that I'm going back on Instagram, I know I'm going to be tempted to make purchases so I can post them, to go places just so that I can post them. But I'm going to be very conscious of that and ask myself every step of the way, why do I want to do this thing? Very important. Why do I want to buy this thing? Do I really need it? Do I need it in the future? You know? Also, with changing my spending habits, even though this is something I've already been doing, I want to buy offers when I see them. Offers on things that are important, things that are actually useful to me. I'll probably need to re-up another time, so why not just buy 2, 3 on offer if it's a significant decrease in price. Also, I want to start doing as many beauty treatments as I can at home. Beauty treatments are very expensive, so I started doing my eyebrows at home. I will do a video on that very soon. Chemical peels, you know, all of that stuff. If I can get an at-home kit, I'm gonna do it. This is the Black Radiance Artisan Color Baked Blush in Warm Berry. I want to save my money on things that are unnecessary so I can buy things that I truly love. Instead of buying takeaway because I'm too lazy to cook, I'm going to be doing more food prep, you know, instead of paying for expensive beauty treatments like eyelashes, eyebrows, chemical peels. I'm going to do them at home safely. Keyword, safely. In 2022, I want to gain new experiences. I want to cook new things, bake new things, go to new places. I'm tired of the same old. I need to open like my mind and see what is out there. I think it's very important to get out of your comfort zone. That is something I kind of struggle with. I like what I like, and that isn't very cool because there's so many other things I could like if I just tried them. I want to bake more bread because I want to eat healthier. I want to bake more bread, you know, baking bread is quite fun, so I want to bake more bread. I have a KitchenAid. I want to use it more, grind my own meat, make my own pasta, you know, stuff like that. I also don't think I'll be eating that much chicken in the new year. Prawns are kind of my new thing now. Kind of over chicken, you know. I don't really want chicken anymore. For my eyes, I'm just going to pat on some bronzer, honestly, and diffuse it. Yeah. In 2022, I don't want to be basic. And by basic, I don't mean like just wearing jeans and a t-shirt or just, I don't know, whatever definition of basic you think. But by basic, I mean like I don't want to put myself in a box, especially a box that already exists and I did not create for myself. I spent a lot of my year, this is something I remember, trying to like fit into an aesthetic. I don't want to fit into an aesthetic. I want to be myself and I want to do different things. If I want to dress like a cowboy today, I want to dress like a cowboy. If I want to dress like a princess tomorrow, I want to dress like a princess. And that is it. There is no box, you know, like why? There's so many things in the world to try out. Why put myself in a box? As much as I love and enjoy like my favorite influencers' videos and clothes and sense of fashion, that's not me, you know? Except for Paloma. Paloma Assessor. Even her, like, I like her aesthetic, but it's not like I want to be her. And that's one thing I've realized about like confidence. When you are being yourself, who you're comfortable with being, your true self, and not trying to be anyone else, the confidence radiates. I'm also working on my confidence this year. My journey to like getting confident has been going on a lot. A lot of internal work that I've done this year has helped me really put things into perspective. Like, damn, why not? So yeah, being myself, not being basic, not sticking to an aesthetic, just being the free 21-year-old I am. I'm gonna be 22 in 2022, but you feel me, just living my life. Just putting some brown liner on my actual lid. I'm going to line my waterline with this pencil. Like, I just pierced my eyeball. God damn. So yeah, those are the things I would like to change, you know, in this coming year. I haven't necessarily set my goals yet, like written down, okay, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. These are part of the systems I'm putting in place to achieve my actual goals that I'm going to set probably after this video. And you know, it takes systems as well to implement these things I've spoken about. Some systems I have started putting in place before the year has ended or is ending. Even if you haven't, it's not too late. A lot of people say how, oh, it's a new year. If you really want to start something, you don't have to start it in the new year. Just start. Why are you waiting for the new year? First of all, shut up. Okay? Shush. You don't think it's good enough to start afresh at the start of a new year? At the start of a new... It's literally a new start. And yes, I do believe if you have things you want to implement in the new year, sure, start in December, start in November, start whenever, you know, you think about it. But there's no harm in starting on the 1st of January. It's fine to have a New Year's resolution. Don't let anybody make you feel bad for wanting to start afresh in a new year. Wanting to start afresh on January 1st, it is fine. Just make sure you go easy on yourself. The burst of energy you get on the 1st of January and the burst of motivation, like, oh, this year I'm going to change my life, makes us want to go into overdrive, into hyperdrive. 1st of January is also on the weekend, so perhaps maybe that's what will make people even want to go harder, because you want to go hard on Monday. But regardless, go easy on yourself, because if you don't go easy on yourself, it's going to take 1 week, 2 weeks for you to come tumbling down, and you don't want to come tumbling down. And even if you do come tumbling down, you pick yourself up and try again. I just got this pencil by Laura Mercier. It is called Wild Grape. I would usually do like a brown lip for this, but I want to use this grape pencil. I'm gonna put my eyelashes on now. Lashes are on. I love the curl of these lashes. They're giving like volume, you know, volume sets. I'm just gonna finish up with 2 Fenty products. Where is my gloss bomb? I have the gloss bomb cream in Fenty Glow. It's so embarrassing. This is such a Nigerian 2015 Owambe lip, but I don't really mind. It's cute or whatever. I'm going to go over that with NYX Butter Gloss in Madeline. For a bit of radiance, I'm going to use the Fenty Cream Cheeks Out in Fuego Flush. Highlight. Is that on? What next? Setting spray. Setting spray is next. I'm going to use some MAC Fix Plus to just like take away all that powder. I love to use, you know, a healthy amount. While that is drying down, I'm just going to change into something else, you know, just to do my final remarks. So this is the final look, and I must say, I'm feeling myself. I'm just going to close off this video by saying, you can do whatever you put your mind to. You just need to understand that things take time, patience, and it's okay to fail. If you fail, you start again. And if you fail again, you start again. There's no shame in it. We see so many success stories, but never like see the nitty-gritty of how those successes came to be. So take it easy on yourself in this new year, you know, like take it easy. It's easy to say to take it easy on yourself. I even find it hard to take it easy on myself, but you know, it is what it is. You can't come and die. So share with me, what are you going to be changing in the new year? Your eating habits, your work ethic, what is it gonna be? Share with me in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I post a video every week, and I will see you in my next video, or you will see me in my next video. Happy New Year!